Who did you knock out by
yeah,
accident?
yeah,
Okay,
that was
I
the
got-
next question.
This story is a good story, but I feel really bad for it. So when I was in school, we used to like during lunchtime, me and the boys would play soccer, and that's like what we would look forward to. Obviously, you got the whole school day. The only thing to look forward to is lunch, you know. But sometimes, unfortunately, when we would go out, people would mess with the ball. And in this instance, we had one girl that was like maybe 2 year levels or 1 year level below us, and she kept like every time she could grab the ball, run away with it.
Annoying.
He's like, and I just had enough.
Yes. No. Essentially, what happened is at the end of lunch, we had this like we couldn't pray properly because of her. We had our ball. I had it in my hand, and my friend, one of my best friends, he came and whispered in my ear. And he's, by the way, I want to say he's the most innocent, most nicest person I've met. But for some reason, in this particular moment, he was like whispering in my ear like the devil. You know? He was like, throw the ball on her head. Throw the ball on her head. And I'm like, for some reason, I'm like, yeah. Like, she pissed me off. And I literally, like, as we were walking, like, next to the lockers, I just, like, chucked the ball at her head. And I was like, you know, it's just, like, she annoyed us. I was like, all I wanted to do was annoy her. Like, no one likes getting, like, no one likes that, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's all I did. Picked up the ball and we all ran like little kids, like, you know. A week later, one of my other classmates comes up to me and says, "Hey, bro, you know that girl? You knocked her out. And when you threw the ball on her, you knocked her out." And I was like, "Bro, you're capping. You're lying right now. There's no way this happened." Yeah, and I just brushed it off. And he didn't try to convince me otherwise. And then another week went past, and I got called in. There was an announcement. It's like, "Oh, you're come into the year 9 coordinator's office." And I went in, and the girl was there. And I'm like, "Oh no!" and like apparently, what happened is when I threw the ball, she was walking past a metal pillar, and so when it hit the back of her head, she hit the metal pillar, and she had to get sent to the hospital that day. So I didn't mean for that to happen, obviously, and she was super quiet. And I apologized to her, and like I felt super guilty, and I was like, obviously that wasn't my intention, and I felt super guilty, and obviously I was like really apologetic, and she was just like quiet the whole time, like not saying anything. Look, safe to say she never messed with our ball again, but that was not my intention.